So we've done a video on brushing and combing of Oliver there. Now we're going to get him in the bath because people are going to have to start bathing their own dog at home while we're all on lockdown. I'm just getting the temperature ready here and getting things set up. Hopefully you can hear me over this. So it's quite a important thing having your dog clean, because if your hair's getting long and you're struggling to keep them mat free, getting them clean is going to really help you in that process. I'm just going to go grab Oliver here. We're going to talk about how to bath him properly, because a lot of people get worried about this kind of thing. So I'm not going to use my bathing system. I'm going to do it like, well, I won't even use that actually. Just do it like you're a dog owner at home with no professional tools and equipment, right? You've got to have a sprayer. Well, you don't have to, but it's best if you can use a sprayer. It's not a lot of fun bathing your dog in the kitchen sink with a cup. So if you've got a laundry tub, it's good. And I always put the sprayer right against the body. You never take your hand off a dog. Never, 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 never. Right? A dog on a raised surface is like a baby on a change table. You never take your hand off of them. Okay? Anything could happen. These guys are pretty good. Kind of wish they were a little bit wild so that we could show that, what that's like. Because most dogs are a little bit wild in the tub. They hate it. But these guys are really good. Really good guys. There's 3 of them. So I put the sprayer right against the body and I'm soaking the body right down. Underneath. Right? All of it. Now, again, here's your handle. This is always the thing. And this is how we do it. Boom, boom, over the eyes. They don't like it so much, but then I just rub that away. You don't get water in the ear. You spray down the ear. Okay? He's moving forward, typical dog stuff, so I'm going to move him back a little bit. See? This is what they do. They push. Dogs will push. Okay? So that's why you see them in nooses a lot of the time. Anyway, so he's pushing like hell on me, and I'm holding him back with this hand. And I'm holding his head up so that we don't get water up his nose. We don't get water in his mouth. Okay? So you be prepared for that. You get your dog in the tub. Oliver is not standing here and breathing. He is pushing with all he's got with these back legs against me. Just pushing. And it's a little exhausting, but be prepared for that. We make this look really easy. We make it look like nothing's going on here. Okay. Straight up shampoo on him. I never dilute the shampoo for the heads. Usually the shampoo's diluted in my bathing machine, but I'm not using the bathing machine today because you don't have a bathing machine at home. So why would I teach you how to bath a dog when you don't have a bathing machine? Okay. So there's your handle. Don't forget. So in between the eyes, 2 fingers, 1 finger, thumb, whatever. And you always go away from the eye. Get your fingers working in there. Get the head, the sides. Make sure you get in here really, really good. This is a real problem area for a lot of little dogs. There's a lot of debris and a lot of muck and caca. And we want that out of there. Okay, and scrub the beard. Because beards get really dirty. And so do feet and all those things. Okay, ear. Now, as soon as I let go with this hand, he's going to drop his head and push. Okay, here he goes. They push right on the edge. Well, that's how I scrub the ear. Then I flip the ear over and I go in there with my finger or clean cloth with some soap on it. See that? Yours nice and pink. But if you've got brown goo in there with your dog, you want to get that out. And if you use a cloth, it'll stick to the cloth. Okay? Come on, babe. Push them back. They always push to get out. His ears are nice and clean. They're here a lot, and she does a lot at home in between visits. I kind of wish for this purpose they were a lot skunkier than what they are. So here, I'm holding him because he's pushing forward, and I'm going in with my fingers. And he's getting scrubbed, right? Dogs get dirty. Okay, this isn't a time for a massage. Okay? If he's not clean, I don't get to get a proper haircut on him. Okay? There'd be too much oil in the coat, and it mucks up my equipment. I gotta separate any knots and tangles, that kind of thing. So the biggest part in that is getting the coat clean. In between each toe. 1 toe, 2 toe, 3 toes. Scrub the top. Scrub the pad. Pads are important. Scrub the hock. Get them clean. Bum. Don't forget the bum. Tail. Okay? Tail. Moving back. Front leg. I'm holding with my holding hand. I'm scrubbing the outside. Scrubbing the top. 1 toe, 2 toe, 3 toes. Scrub the top of the toe. Toes. Get the pad. Dirty, dirty, dirty area on dogs. Pads. Want them clean. Get the inside. Okay? Sorry, the tub's making so much noise. We don't have it mounted to the wall yet because we wanted to make sure that it's the right height before we go permanently fixing it to the wall. So we wanted to work a couple of days in here. That's why it's rattling. I'm trying not to lean on it because I'm sure the camera picks up and makes noise. Oh, maybe if I lean on it, it's better. It's better if I lean on it. Jess is laughing her butt off. Don't forget your penises and your vajayjays. What? You can't believe I'm saying that to people? Well, they pee several times a day out that area. It gets bacteria and caca and crap in there. We pick a lot of debris out of those private areas on people's dogs. Okay. Scrubbed. Okay, so you notice the head was the last thing that I got wet when we got him in here. Because they don't like it. So we kind of wait to make them annoyed to the very last. But when we're rinsing, we do the head first. Because we don't want soap getting in the eye. If you did get soap in the eye for any reason, you flush and you flush and you flush. And you don't stop flushing until you're confident that you've gotten the soap out. So it's kind of like you in the shower. And speaking of you in the shower, you notice how I washed Oliver section by section? It's kind of like you. You've got, see, look, he's just pushing like hell. Right? I don't like it. Be prepared for that. So it's like you in the shower. You get in, you get your shampoo on, and you wash your hair, and then you'll go to your face and you do your arms and your armpits and chest and all that kind of thing. You have your routine and you do your own body in sections. Well, it's very similar with the dog, right? You do it in sections, just like you. And then that way you don't miss things. I do the same routine on just about every dog, right? So I don't miss stuff. I keep the sprayer right against the body so that it's rinsing off faster. I'm using my free hand to feel. If it's slippery and slimy, then I know that I've got soap in there still. Right? That's probably worth mentioning when people watch other groomers do their work on their YouTube channels or whatever, and they think they're being a little bit rough with the dog. Don't think for 5 seconds that the dogs stand here and don't push and don't try to get away and all of the different things, right? Like, we got to keep them safe, and sometimes we got to get a good hold on them. Oliver's being really good, but don't think that there's not stuff going on. You just can't see it because you're not feeling it. Right? Come on, babe. We gotta get your backside, right? And you don't have to make big motions and get all, oh, come here and do this and pushing and pulling. See how I just put my hand underneath of him like that and he stood up for me? Right? It doesn't have to be a big production. So less is more when you're handling dogs for the most part. A lot of owners come in and they want to help me, and oh, what can I do to help you? I'll stand over there and watch and be quiet, usually is what I want to say. But sometimes when you've got a senior dog or you've got a sick dog or whatever, owners want to hold, and I get it, but they hold them and wrap them up in their arms, and they got to stand there with a big smile on their face. It's like, okay, well, now what do you want me to do? You're totally hogging the whole dog. Like, I can't get anywhere, you know? Less is more. Okay, I'm just going to put this up. That doesn't shut off completely, unfortunately. I'm just going to put some conditioner on him. I like to put conditioner on all the dogs. They say that we open the hair follicle when we bath and shampoo, and then in this phase we're closing the hair follicle. I just feel that it gives me a better finish. Get some water on there, work it through. Massage it through. Ta-da. Right? You also got to resign yourself when you're bathing your dog at home that you're probably going to get wet. You're probably going to make a mess. Oh, let's turn the water back up. You're probably going to make a mess in the room that you're doing the job in. So be prepared. Get your towels laid down on the floor and get a rubber apron if you've got one. Put that on. I don't worry about it because, you know, I'm not going to melt. But some people have quite the reaction when there's water flying, and Oliver's being really good. He's not shaking his head. It's normal for dogs to shake a lot in the tub. This water feels weird running over their body, right? It feels freaky. So they want to shake it off. I don't usually try to stop them from doing that. The less screeching and reaction that the dog gets from you, the smoother your bath is going to go. I'll say that. You know, just stand there, support them, let them do their shake. Turn your head to the side if you don't want to get your glasses soaking wet. If you can wear glasses, that's usually what I do. But be prepared that they're going to shake and make a mess, and they're going to soak you, and they don't care that they're going to soak you. They're soaked, you're going to get soaked too. Get it into you, Ma, right? Essentially. So he's rinsed. Shut the water off. This is squeaking. Right? Right? You know it's clean. If it's not squeaking, you know it's not clean. And you got to do it again. So I wring out all the water on my dogs. Right? And I have my towel ready. Right? Here we go. That's one shake out of the whole bath. That's pretty good, Oliver. Right, so you got some prep that you do before you even get into the tub, right? You get your towels ready, you got your soap sitting there at the ready, right? You've got it all ready so that you're not leaving your dog and yelling for somebody to come help you, all those things. Okay. And then I give them a good towel dry. They like that. Sometimes it's fun to put some towels down on the floor and let them run around the house and rub their faces on those towels on the floor and roll around. They get themselves dried pretty good. Oops, stepping on the garbage pail. Okay, so just wring out the water. So at this point, you can just let your dog run around and air dry if you wanted to. Just don't forget to get them up on the table at some point in the next 24 hours and run the brush and comb over them to make sure you got all the knots out. Do we really need to have this strip of something? I don't think we need that, do we? We can just put that in the garbage. Does that make sense? Okay, so I'm going to dry him with our velocity dryer and then get on to one of his brothers and get these guys groomed and sent home. Okay?